In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 9, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Kings vs. Colorado Avalanche. The 2022-2023 NHL season goes on with an 11-game Thursday card and brings this Western Conference clash between the Los Angeles Kings on the Colorado Avalanche at the Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. This is the second meeting of the season between these teams, with Los Angeles defeating Colorado and Denver in a shootout on December 29th 5-4. The Kings are 16-5 in their last 21 versus Western Conference and 4-0 in their last 4 overall. The Avalanche are 76-29 in their last 105 home games and 139-68 in their last 207 overall. The over is 15-7-2 in Kings' last 24 overall. The under is 31-15-4 in Avalanche last 50 overall. The Kings are 1-5 in the last 6 meetings in Colorado and 1-9 in the last 10 meetings. The favorite is 9-1 in the last 10 meetings. Los Angeles has won 4 straight games, and although Colorado is a tough place and opponent to play, the Kings present great value as road underdogs. The Avalanche are one of the top teams in the Western Conference and will be one of the favorites heading into the playoffs. They've had a bit of a down season compared to their normal standards, mainly due to injuries, but they remain a terrific team and are getting healthier down the stretch. The Avs tend to get a lot of attention due to their offensive firepower, but it's actually their strong defense that has led the way this season, ranking 4th in expected goals against per 60 minutes. The issue in this matchup is that the Kings are just as strong defensively, ranking right behind Colorado at 5th in the same category. These teams are similar on the offensive end of the ice, ranking 19th and 21st in expected goals for per 60 minutes, which is surprising given the Avs' talent. There is not much separating the teams from a statistical standpoint, which suggests there is great value on the Kings, who have been skating with plenty of confidence during their 4-game winning streak. So the Los Angeles Kings money line is our full game side pick. The Kings have gone under the point total or pushed in 3 straight games and have held their opponent to 2 goals a game during that period. Colorado has gone under in 2 straight games and 3 of 4 in their previous 4 home games. The previous matchup between the 2 teams did go over the point total, but that game went into overtime and a shootout period. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair this time around. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Nashville Predators vs. Arizona Coyotes. A pair of Central Division teams outside the playoff picture in the Western Conference take the ice in search of 2 points in the Valley of the Sun. The Nashville Predators are on the road as they make the trip to face the Arizona Coyotes Thursday night. Nashville was beaten 4-3 in a shootout on the road by Vancouver in their previous game Monday night. Arizona whipped St. Louis by a 6-2 count at home Tuesday night in their most recent contest. In the last 10 meetings between the teams, the Predators own a 5-4-1 advantage. In the most recent matchup, it was Nashville skating off with a 6-2 road win on February 26th. The Predators are 4-1 in their last 5 road games and 5-2 in their last 7 overall. The Coyotes are 14-38 in their last 52 versus Western Conference and 16-35 in their last 51 overall. The over is 25-12-2 in Predators' last 39 versus Central. The over is 3-0-1 in Coyotes' last 4 overall. The Predators are 3-9 in the last 12 meetings in Arizona. The home team is 45-20 in the last 65 meetings. Both teams are on the outside looking in as far as the playoff picture goes as we head to the final 5 or 6 weeks of the regular season. Nashville made several moves ahead of the trade deadline to acquire picks for the future in order to reload in the offseason. The Predators are still in striking distance, but they need to take advantage of games against teams that are simply playing out the string. They let one of those slip away as they fell to Vancouver Monday night, but get a chance at redemption here. Nashville, despite moving players like Nino Niederreiter and Taylor Giannot ahead of the trade deadline, still has some weapons Americans. The Nashville Predators are coming off a strong week, and they've done some of their best recent work on the road. The Arizona Coyotes are profitable on the year because they can scratch out a win or two in the underdog spot, but their defensive effort makes them hard to trust against good teams. Look for the Predators to claw out a tough victory on the road to get back in the win column. So the Nashville Predators money line is our full game side pick. These are two offenses that have had issues scoring all season, and it's going to continue here. Arizona is coming off a game where they scored 6 goals, but the Predators' defense is giving up only 2.92 goals per game. This game is going to finish 2-1 or 3-1, and that will lead to this game staying below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Ottawa Senators versus Seattle Kraken. The Ottawa Senators will go on the road and take on the Seattle Kraken at Climate Pledge Arena. The Senators have a record of 32-27-4 on the season. Seattle has a record of 37-21-6. These two teams faced each other once this season, with Seattle winning the matchup. Ottawa is 5-1 in their last 6 games overall and 17-36 in their last 53 games against a team with a winning record, while the over is 5-1 in their last 6 games against the Pacific Division. Seattle is 5-0 in their last 5 games overall and 7-3 in their last 10 games against the Atlantic Division, while the over is 3-1 in their last 5 home games. Both teams have been red hot lately. Ottawa has won 5 of their last 6 and Seattle has won 5 straight games. Ottawa and Seattle both have a lot to play for. The Kraken is fighting to stay in the top 3 of their division, while the Senators are battling with a bunch of teams to get one of the 2 wild card spots in the Eastern Conference. The offense has been very good for the Kraken this season. Seattle ranks 5th in goals per game. The Kraken scored 4 or more goals in 7 of the last 10 games. These two teams faced each other at the beginning of January in Ottawa, and Seattle beat them 8-4. The Ottawa Senators are always intriguing in the underdog role given this recent stretch they've been on. But the Kraken have the edge at home, especially with them coming off the week they just had. The Kraken have had recent issues against good teams, but they're showing signs of getting back on the right track, and they usually play to their home crowd. The Senators took one on the chin against Chicago and now have to drag themselves out for a West Coast road trip, and this is a far from ideal first opponent, as the Kraken have been playing extremely well as of late. I just believe that the Kraken with a reasonable price at home is the way to go here. So the Seattle Kraken money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been hot on offense lately. Ottawa scored 5 or more goals in 5 of the last 6 games. The Senators rank 16th in goals per game and 8th in shots per game. The Kraken scored 4 or more goals in 7 of the last 10 games. Seattle ranks 5th in goals per game. The over hit in the only matchup between the two teams this season. With both teams clicking on offense, this will be a higher scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.